One. Okay, take care of him. I will be back to pick him up. Jimin, good that you come early, Brian. Jimin tried to wake up Taeyang. Jimin, yeah, they wake up. Look, your wife is here. Taeyang slowly opens his eyes and looks at you. Then looks at Jimin. Taeyang, she's not my wife. His eyes widen. They, she is my goddess. Taeyang make a pout and pulls her waist, hugging you. Jimin, when he has had a bit too much to drink and stress, you take him house. When Taeyang wake up, you shake him and try to break his tight hug. When now let's go. It's very cold here. You try to help Taeyang stand, but Jimin, maybe I should help you. 20 minutes later. When thank you, Jimin. Jimin, you're welcome. Now I have to leave. It's gotten very late. When Jimin left. Next morning. Taeyang, my head is hurting a lot. He frowns and tries to remember something. Wait, last night I was with Jimin. Suddenly Taeyang's phone starts ringing. Sangon, sir, the important schedule you asked to prepare for today is ready. Okay, when does my schedule start? Sangon, it starts in 40 minutes. Taeyang, okay, I will be there. You start preparing for the meeting. Sangon, okay, sir. Taeyang gets up from the bed, follows his morning routine, goes downstairs and sees you preparing breakfast. He sits at the table. When Taeyang, are you feeling better now? You place breakfast on the table and serve everyone. As the three of you have breakfast, suddenly Taeyang's face lights up with a bright smile. When he looks at Junwoo, your gaze shifts to Taeyang because he's continuously smiling. After some hours in Taeyang's office. Taeyang, I think I finished all my important work and now let's postpone the remaining tasks until day after tomorrow. Sangon, okay sir. Taeyang, having just returned from an important meeting, sits on his chair. He seems very happy today. Taeyang, I think I should call Ryan. Taeyang calls you. You remember what's tomorrow, right? When you remember too, you said softly. Taeyang, how could I forget my son's birthday? You chuckle. Taeyang, you haven't prepared anything for tomorrow, right? When no, not yet. Why? Taeyang, because I want to do it too. When, but yeah, I think you have been having a lots of work lately and you seem stressed these days. Taeyang, I had a lot of workload for a few days but now everything is fine. When, well that's good. Taeyang, okay, I will be back in a while. We will start with shopping first. When, so what you have decided? They, I think I will buy all the remote control toys and cars from the showroom. One hits his shoulder. One, Taeyong, you are spoiling him. Taeyong's happy face turns sad. Taeyong, maybe if I gave him his favorite things, he won't see me as a dad, but at least he might talk to me. Taeyong had a few tears in his eyes. Wine and Taeyong got married 9 months ago. Taeyong is Wine's childhood best friend. Junwoo is Wine's son who hates Taeyong because he thinks Taeyong is trying to take his dad's place. Junwoo doesn't know where his dad is and why he hasn't come for so long. Wine and Taeyong don't want to tell Junwoo about his dad. Junwoo behaves coldly and rudely towards Taeyong. Taeyong feels hurt by this, but he still sees him as his own son ever since Wine and Taeyong got together. Wine tries hard to explain things to Junwoo, but he never listens. Taeyong, Wine in 2 minutes. I'm going to get a phone call. So decide by then what you want. Wine, okay. Taeyong smiles and Wine leaves to look for something. While I was on the phone, I moved aside and saw something amazing. This is exactly what Junwoo will like. I happily bought it and started looking for Wine. After 5 minutes, I finally found Wine. She was in a photo shop. I went over to her. Taeyong, are you getting some photos taken? Wine, yeah, they look at these photos. Seeing these photos made my eyes widen. Taeyong, these are from the time when Wine, yeah, I will give these photos to Junwoo tomorrow. I have more. Do you remember that video and those letters? When Junwoo sees them, he will surely accept you. I don't understand why Wine is doing this. It doesn't seem necessary right now. Taeyong, Wine, I shout not but loudly. Taeyong, Wine, don't you think this is happening too soon? Wine, no, it's not like that. Taeyong, no, Wine, it is like that. Junwoo is still very young. Wine, no, Taeyong, he will turn 5-year-old tomorrow and he will understand everything because he is very mature. Taeyong, Wine, I know he can understand, but still we should wait a bit longer, okay? I grab her shoulder and try to make her understand, but she just places her hand on my cheek and starts caressing it. Wine, Taeyong, I can't bear to see you hurt anymore. Please, I know you smile with your heart, but inside you are in so much pain. What do you think, that every night you can hide under the covers, wipe your tears and sob softly, thinking I'm asleep? Enough, Taeyong. If he gets hurt once, he will understand everything after that. When, but Taeyong, I can't watch you get hurt over and over again. You are his dad now, Kim Taeyong. I could not hold back my tears when I saw Vance breaking down in tears. Taeyong, okay, but if he gets too hurt, I won't forgive you. Vine received a call. Vine, Mrs. Kim, please come to pick up Junwoo. It's a half day at school. One, don't come with me. One grabs my hands and started walking. Young, wait, where? One to Chunga school. Young, when are you crazy? Do you remember what happened last time I went with you to school? What he did? One, but I want you to come with me, please. Young, one last time he refused to sit in the car with us and started walking down the road alone. One, yes, and he was about to have an accident when his super dad saved him. Young, when are you crazy? I was more worried about you than Junwo at the time because you had fainted. When did that happen? I won't remember. While talking to me, one leads me to the car. One now drive the car. One went to the other side of the car. Young, okay, but on one condition, if he doesn't want to come in the car with me, then you take him and leave in the car. Understood? When nothing like that will happen, and I sigh. 20 minutes later. Young, here we are. I stopped the car in front of the school gate. One, let's go. Young, go where? You go and bring him. One, then why I did bring you along? One gets off the car and opens my side of the door. I say and start to walk. One, well, Young, have you thought about what gifts to give? Young, I'm not in the mood to telling you now, despite not wanting to I make a little pout. One, Young, you are 27 years old, but still my childhood beau. One and I turned around. One, oh Janva, my son. Sorry I'm late. Janva, it's okay, but what is this guy doing here? He points his finger at me. Miss Ozzy, Janva's teacher. Oh hello Mr. and Mrs. Kim. Miss Ozzy, actually, I need to talk to both of you about Janvo. Would you come with me to my office? If you are free. One looks at me and I nod. In the teacher's cabin, Miss Suzy, Mr. and Mrs. Kim, your son is very good at sports. He won games against older level at just 5 years of age. Therefore, we would like to add him to our school's sports. Taeyang and Wan look at each other and smile. And of Taeyang spoke. Wan, okay, Miss Oli, alright, but we need permission from the children's parents. Otherwise, we cannot children add under 8 years old to the team for practice. Wan, okay, we are ready. Taeyang, I also agree. Alright, then please both of you sign here. You start reading the paper. And Mr. Kim, we will have to accompany your son to one of the competition. Upon hearing this, Junwoo, who had been Ignoring everyone for a while comes closer. Junwo. What? Everyone looks toward Junwo. When? Junwo. Junwo, no, teachers are not dead. He will come in a few days and I will go to the competition with him. The teacher is shocked and looks at Tyung. Miss Susie, sorry. Tyung, it's okay, Junwo. I won't go with you, okay? When? Tyung. Wan looks at Tyung, who is smiling, but only Wan knows his heart is breaking into pieces. When? I'm sorry, Miss Susie. Wan starts to get up from the chair. After a while, in the car, Junwo, Yuma, Junwo is sitting in the back seat while you and Tyung are in the front. Ever since you left the teacher's cabin, you haven't spoken to Junwo, which is why he has also been quiet in the car. Junwo, please don't ignore me. He starts to tear up. Tyung looks at Junwo through the rearview mirror. Tyung, when you give Tyung a dead glare. After a while, you all reach home. Tyung sits on the couch while you go straight up to your room, and Junwo just stands in the hall. Tyung looks at Junwo and tears form in his eyes. Seeing Junwo's tears, Tyung looks at the item in his hand, a gift for Junwo, and then heads to his room. Tyung. Tyung seeing Wan crying in her room approaches her. Tyung. Wan, I think you should forgive him now. Wan shakes her head. Tyung. But Wan is still young. Wan, that's the point, he's still young. And that's why I am scared to tell him. Tyung, I can't bear all this anymore. You start crying and Tyung embraces you, giving you a tight hug. When? Tyung, I didn't know this would be so hard. You look into Tyung's eyes, noticing tears in his too. When? I'm sorry, Tyung, that you have to suffer so much. Because of me. Tyung holds her waist, pulling you closer, and start to. During the dinner, Wan serves everyone. Junwo. Thank you, Yama. You ignore him. Tyung. Wan. Tyung gestures toward Junwo. Very sad with a part and his head hung slow. After dinner, Junwo goes to his room and Wan and Tyung take the plates to the kitchen. Tyung, what was that, Wan? He's really hurt. Wan, sorry Tyung, but it's time to we told him everything, the whole truth. Tyung, look Wan, I'm not saying you should hide anything from a child. If you think this will keep our family happy, then okay, tell him tomorrow. Tyung speaks softly to Wan. Wan, yeah Tyung, tomorrow's gift will be the best in the world for him. He will get his dad. Tears were in Tyung's eyes and he nodded. After a while later, Tyung goes to enter Junwo's room. While the lights were off, Dance entered the room. He hears sobbing. Janwo, after you left, you must start ignoring me too. I don't have anyone now. When will you come back to me? Hearing this, Dang moves closer to Janwo and turns on the lights. Janwo, what are you doing here? Janwo starts wiping his tears. Dang, I come to wish you a happy birthday. Dang smiles and sits beside him. Janwo, how did you know about my birthday? Dang, magic. Janwo, no magic, mom must have told you. Dang pouts. No, your mom didn't tell me. You told me, remember? Janwo, no, rudely. Dang, such a bad friend. Janwo frowns. Dang, when you were my friend, you had told me, remember? Tears appeared in Janwo's eyes. Janwo, at that time you were with my dad too, right? Dang slowly nods. Dang, hey, don't be sad. Look, if you don't want to be considered me as your dad, you can make me your friend again, right? Junwoo looks at Dang for a while, but Dang then embraces him, and Junwoo gave him a tight hug because he was feeling very relaxed and protected. Junwoo, okay. Hearing Junwoo's reply, Dang smiles widely and pats his back. Dang, Junwoo. Dang shakes him. Dang's smile broadens when he realized that Junwoo has fallen asleep in his embrace. Suddenly Wine enters the room. Dang, Wine, I will forgive him only when he apologizes to you. Junwoo's forehead. Dang with one hand pulls her in hug and while Jun was still in his embrace. Next day, when will you come today? You are in the kitchen making breakfast and Tiang comes down in his office suit. Tiang, in a while later, Tiang approaches you and you help him. With his tie, Junwoo, good morning. Junwoo comes in sleepily, surprising you and Tiang as it's holiday from school for Junwoo's today. Junwoo, good morning mom. You pretended to ignore him. Junwoo, Tiang, buddy, where are you going? Both you and Tiang are shocked and your eyes widen. Tiang, I'm going to the office. Tiang shudders. Junwoo, but today's my birthday. You didn't even wish me. And now you are leaving too. You both are taken back because Junwoo had never spoken like this before. Wine finds it hard to restrain herself as she wants to hug Junwoo. Junwoo, Tiang, I'm sorry buddy, but I want to be friends with you again. He starts crying. Wine rushes to him, embraces him, and starts Tiang, it's okay buddy. Giggle with teary eyes. Junwoo, I'm sorry Tiang uncle. Both Wine and Tiang are feeling a mix of happiness and sorrow. Taeyang is happy that Junwoo is finally talking to him properly after 7 or 8 months. But Wayne feels sad that Junwoo referred to Taeyang as uncle instead of dad. Taeyang, alright, I will be going now and will return after a while. He smiles and hugs Wayne and Junwoo. Wayne, okay, take care of yourself. Taeyang smiles bye. Taeyang gets both of their checks and leaves. A little while later, when Junwoo, you should get ready now. Everyone is about to arrive. Junwoo was sitting very sadly on the couch with one of his teddy bears. When Junwoo, what happened? Junwoo, hey come on, you can't lie to your mom. Junwoo looks up at you and says, when Junwoo, just go and get ready, everyone is about to come. The doorbell rings and you go to open the door. Standing at the door were Taeyang's parents and your parents. You quickly hug them. When's dad? How are you? When I'm good. Taeyang's mom. My child, I haven't seen you in so long. Taeyang said. Well, where is our prince, Junwoo? One's mom. There is he, our birthday boy. Junwoo comes over to everyone. Taeyang's mom. Son, you are not ready yet, my boy. It's your birthday today. Wine, yes, Junwoo. Go and change first, dear. Junwoo, yes, your mom. 3 hours later. The birthday party has started and everyone is in the hall. But the birthday boy hasn't smiled even once. Junwoo, Dad, when will you come? Junwoo looks toward the gate, but flinches when someone shakes his shoulder. Junwoo, Jimin uncle, it's you, smiles. Jimin, hey, happy birthday, Jingle Bell. Junwoo, I'm Junwoo, not Jingle Bell. Jimin kneels down, gives Junwoo a gift and then shakes his shoulder again. Junwoo, thanks Mr. Shorty, giggles. Jimin, hey Jingle Bell, just because I'm kneeled down for you doesn't mean I'm short. Junwoo, and just because my name is Junwoo doesn't mean I'm Jingle Bell. Wine, Jimin, what are you doing near the gate? Come inside. Jimin, yeah. Jimin holds Junwoo's hand and walks over to everyone. Wine spoke. Where did Taeyang go? He hasn't been seen for a while now. Maybe he's upstairs. You go upstairs to the room to look for Taeyang. Jimin, by the way, Junwoo, when will your dad come down from the room? Is he waiting until the party is over? Jimin asks Junwoo, drawing everyone's attention to him for a reply. Taeyang's mom, yeah, I haven't seen him around for a while either. Junwoo, what? Dad is here in the house? Everyone becomes a little confused. Meanwhile, Wine, Taeyang, what are you doing here? Taeyang, Wine, I'm getting ready the gift plan you had for Junwoo. Wine, what? When Tang, did you find that video? Tang, yes, I kept it very safely. Wine started the video, and upon watching it, tears come to her eyes. Wine, Tang, do you think Junwoo will believe this? Tang, Wine, I'm absolutely sure he will believe it. Tang, and Wyan, you were right. We should tell him everything. Now, I don't think it's right to keep it hidden any longer. And even if he doesn't accept me as his dad, it's okay. At least he will know the truth. One thing, but do I also have to see all that? You know how hard it was for me to move on from my past? One, I don't want to remember all that again, please. Flashback. 1 year ago. When Junwoo, no, today is a birthday, remember? Let's get you ready quickly. Come with me, I will help you get dressed. Junwoo, okay, but when will Dad come? One looks at the clock. One, Dad called and said he will be here in about 30 minutes. Junwoo, okay. Time skip. One coming, one shots before opening the door. Lee Siwo, I hope I'm not late. He looks very tired, sweat dripping from him. One, Siwo come inside first. Author, Lee Siwo, and you are a normal couple with a son named Lee Junwoo. Junwoo is very close to his dad and a bit possessive from a young age. His possessiveness about his parents. He come inside and you gave him a glass of water. Siwo, thanks. Where is Junwoo? Wine in his room. Siwo, okay, I will go to him. Siwo stands to go but almost fall and you catch him just in time. Wine, are you alright? Siwo, yeah. Wine, I think you should rest. Siwo, no, I need to see Junwoo first. He must be waiting for me. He heads toward Junwoo's room. Siwo, Junwoo, Appa runs to him. Siwo, sorry, Appa got a bit late. Junwoo, it's okay now that you are here. Junwoo, hurry up and get ready. Guests will be here soon. Siwo, okay my dear. Giggles, today I want you to meet a very special person. Junwoo, everyone is special to me, but Yuma and Appa the most. Giggles, I love you Appa. Siwo, love you too my son. After some times at the party. One Pov, I don't know why, but something felt different. Siwo has been acting strange since his parents' death. 2 months ago, I was watching Junwoo, Siwo and others enjoying the party. Then Siwo goes towards the gate and brings someone with him. He has a big gift in his hand and bends down to kiss Junwoo's cheek. Wait, that's Taeyang. Oh my god, Taeyang, my best friend. I run to him and give him a tight hug. When, hey Taeyang, what a surprise. You just talked to me yesterday and didn't even mention you were in Korea. I hit his shoulder. Young. Sibu, she still hasn't changed. I thought you would have reformed her by now. I widened my eyes in mock shock. When, what the heck, they? It's you who needs reforming, not me. Young. Oh, hello, I'm the one who. Sibu, hey guys, wait. Do you both really want to spoil my child's birthday party? Junwo stands quickly just watching us. By the way, when did you arrive in Korea? Young. Yesterday morning. Smiles. When we were talking on the phone, why didn't you tell me? Young. Because you didn't ask. I roll my eyes. Junwo, Appa, who is this uncle? Sibu, son, this is your mom's best friend and a very close friend of mine. When when you were 1.5 years old, this old uncle moved to Canada and now he's finally back.